we spoke about this last week, and then it was confirmed for us, well, only yesterday, but Stephen Kenny is back in the League of Ireland.
What a coup, not only for St. Pat's and for Garrett Kelleher, who after so many years has finally got his man, but for the League of Ireland as well. Brilliant. Like, I mean, to have the most recent national team manager back managing in the League of Ireland, like, it was Stephen Kenny's success really with Dundalk that put him in the frame for the Ireland 21's job and then for the national team manager. And for him to be back now, I know, like, he'd probably be the first man to say that maybe an immediate return to the League of Ireland wasn't exactly what he had on his horizon. He said yesterday that there's been a change in his personal circumstances which made working in the league a bit more attractive. Yeah. But I think also as well, you know, he said himself as well, like, he's a man who wants to be in work, who likes being in work. And the chance to get back out on the grass, which again was something he said that he felt was maybe wasn't as much a part of his national team role as he would like the chance he was announced at 11 o'clock yesterday. He took training with Sean O'Connor at 12, like that. Now, if that doesn't say a man who's ready to get to work, I don't know what does.
Yeah, he said he's never been out of work for more than a few months.
Yeah.
So you know, yeah, you got to work. You know, you got to have something to get up in the morning for. This seems to be the perfect project for him. But he did have options elsewhere in the League of Ireland.
Yeah, 100%. Like, we know that there were conversations with Bohemians before they appointed Alan Reynolds. Like, there were conversations with Dundalk as well. Like, Garrett Kelleher has never made any secret of the fact that he's a massive Stephen Kenny fan. Mm-hmm. And I think there was probably circumstances there. I'd say they were probably, like, if you just look at them being able to put a 5.5-year deal on the table, financially, I think they were probably able to make an offer that was compelling to him.
Yeah, yeah.
And like Stephen Kenny said yesterday, at the moment, St. Pat's are the 4th best club in Dublin, and that's not where St. Pat's see themselves or where he would see St. Pat's, and certainly not where Garrett Kelleher and the fans would see St. Pat's. So, you know, they're only a couple of points off 4th place. The form hasn't been great, but they're not. They could still piece together a run of form that would allow them to get into the European places. And what a run of fixtures to start with.
Well, this is just it. He's got Shelbourne on Monday night, which we'll be able to see here on Virgin Media. Yeah. Bohemians next week. Yeah. But he starts tonight against Derry City, where he managed, and in the opposition dugout is a person who has been in the dugout with Stephen for so long.
It's an absolute, like, what a run of fixtures. And as I said, like, to be going back managing Derry, to be managing against Rory Higgins, like, is huge. Like, it really, really is. And we probably won't learn a huge amount about what we can expect from a Stephen Kenny tenure tomorrow or Monday or Friday. Yeah. Like, he's going to be relying very heavily, I would suggest, on Sean O'Connor, particularly for the next while. Sean obviously knows the ropes around Inchicore well. But it's an absolute brilliant, like, to be managing against Rory Higgins and then to be going and managing against Damien Duff and then managing against Alan Reynolds. I mean, the league doesn't necessarily need... Like, it's already in rude health. Like, it didn't necessarily need Stephen Kenny, but by God, like, it's not going to do any harm.
No,
is it?
It's a massive shot in the arm. It's going to be, and this is May. The season's on till November, so it's going to be an interesting season without question in the League of Ireland.